What's up, Daryl and Warner? This is the Swolverine, the effing machine, Mr. GMSI himself, Brian Cage. I mean, who better? You already know the answer to that question. And if you don't, that is nobody. Giving you guys a shout out on your podcast, Covalent. And I appreciate you guys being big fans, big supporters, and the best is yet to come. All right, guys, take care.
Hey, Daryl and Werner. I just want to say thank you so much for being a fan and watching NWA and being super supportive of that. Hey, everybody, this is Camille Brickhouse, and you're listening to Covalent TV.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, La Boricua Badass, the brightest star in the sky, the greatest that beat the greatest, La Boricua Badass, the flavor gang leader, and you're watching Covalent TV. Oh,
here it goes. All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, back from Indianapolis with the absolute volcanic eruption of surgical precision that is about to be dropped off at y'all front doorstep. Y'all might want to definitely sit back and strap in for this one, because this show is going to be one of those ones to remember. And honestly, I'm going to probably mark this down as one of the most important shows that we will ever possibly do. So that means, welcome to your WWE Raw Live Review. This is your boy, Mr. Starkson.
Big Dub.
What is going on, beautiful people? What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? I barely have a voice. I'm barely walking around right now, but you know what? I said I had to get in front of this camera tonight because it's time to put some shit on the operating table and get surgical. And we got to touch on a lot of stuff. And, you know, I kind of want to get through the format of the show because there's so much to talk about. There's so much going on. A part of what I want to say is probably going to be included in news. So we'll see. We'll see what Werner has up his sleeve, because we don't discuss that, guys. Our show is not over-scripted nonsense that is only meant to serve the purpose of a WWE fan. So we don't really plan a lot of stuff. We try to keep our show as organic as possible. But, guys, before we do a motherfucking thing, man, before we even put any entertainment value, any facts, data, statistics, truth, anything out there, first of all, I need a Truth Seekers roll call in the comment section, and then I need you to be a part of Like Gang, Comment Gang, Share Gang, and Donation Gang. And again, I want to give another shout out to our Truth Seekers, because that is a part of what I'm going to discuss as we get further into the stream. And it's a lot that needs to be talked about. It's not going to be as vitriolic as it was, my opinion that I gave towards pro wrestling media. It's not going to be like that. This is going to be more so like sitting your child down and talking to him about where he went wrong. Okay, this is going to be one of those streams that I'm personally going to look back on. I could feel it already. I'm going to look back on and be like, that needed to be said. This stream needed to happen. Because I'm starting to see some stuff happen with the landscape overall, not even just media. With the landscape overall, that's not bad, because bad doesn't do what I'm thinking justice, but it's going to potentially someday, if it's not checked, end up being industry destroying. Like, I want to make this very clear, and I'm very serious. If there's anybody that's watching us for the first time and you think I'm being dramatic, trust and believe, if you stick around, I'm going to break down every solitary reason why I say that. The stuff I'm seeing, the stuff that I'm experiencing someday will be just absolutely industry destroying. And we're going to talk about it. But before we do a motherfucking thing, ladies and gentlemen, we got to bring you beautiful people the news, you know, all that good stuff, man. We got to get the ticker across the bottom of the screen for y'all, man. But the ticker is just Werner in a leather suit. You got way too excited about being in leather. And also, we got a whole one special, accountable, and bring you facts, data, statistics as we go. And trust me, it's going to be a lot of that tonight. I want y'all to be very aware that it's going to be a lot of that tonight. So let's not delay any further. Let's go ahead and get into 10 News.
So obviously over the weekend, Jey Uso and Charlotte Flair have won the Royal Rumble, respectively.
Mm-hmm.
And it was met with vitriol from fans.
Yes, it was.
As of right now, dislikes on their YouTube channel for Jey Uso is at 43,585. Charlotte Flair is at 35,591.
Let me turn my monitors up. Okay. Because I need to hit myself back. I want to make sure I hit myself. Hold on. So, Werner, it's weird that, you know, I kind of expected this, again, because we don't do anything in a particular order in a sense of, like, what we're going to say. Outside of, you know, obviously news and drone accountability, you guys have watched the show. You know that stuff is coming. But, like, all of the in-between stuff we do not plan. So I should have known that Werner was going to, you know, read off something that I wasn't ready to get to just yet. And then I was going to have to swap it out with something else. And I'm glad that I mentally prepared myself for that, because otherwise I would have been kind of pissed. But let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Hold on one second, y'all. Let's actually have the discussion. It's time to pivot, ladies and gentlemen. If you've never pivoted from anything in your life, it's time to get it done. So in which case, now that Werner brought that up, I'm going to forego my drone accountability, because my drone accountability was basically somebody saying, and I'm not even going to give this person any free clout, because based off of the screen name, this is probably somebody who works in, you know, WWE compromised media, which is pretty much everybody. So I'm not going to give this person free clout. But this person put in quotations, Jey Uso is only popular because of a catchphrase and hand gesture. He was basically, you know, he used the quotations as a form of mockery. Then he said, yes, that's called getting over. Okay, let's talk. Let's have a discussion. I'm seeing something that is so bad that it is going to be industry destroying someday. May not be in the next year, may not even be in the next 2 years. I think it's going to be within 5 for sure. But it's going to happen sooner rather than later. And this is just one thing, guys. I got a whole list of things that lead to this. But this is the first one. We can't. Let me calm down. Because I don't want the message to get lost. Let me give a little bit of context before I go into this. I got off the stream. I was on the phone with a wrestler, guys, right after I got off the stream, that was watching the stream. Again, y'all never know who is in here with y'all. They may not be able to comment because of the companies they work for, but you never know who's in here watching. But there's a wrestler that I was on the phone with that you guys know very, very well. And they were watching, and they said, I've watched plenty of your reviews. I've never seen you just completely abandon all decorum to get straight to truth to the level in which you did in that show. And I said, do you know why I did it? And the person in question said, no, why did you? I said because I told myself something just a couple months ago, and I've told Werner this off camera. I want to go back to having fun with this shit again.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what's fun to me? The truth. You know what's fun to me? Pure, unadulterated, unfiltered truth. See, y'all don't understand how much decorum we truly try to have when it comes to this product, because we know with some of y'all that's in this comment section, even in our comment section right now, that still try to have faith in this product. You won't say it. I'm going to be honest. I'm smart enough to know that some of y'all won't say it, because y'all afraid we'll say something, and like whatever your thought process is, you're afraid we'll say something is the whole point. But I know it's some of y'all in the comment section that still try to have faith in this product. Y'all still try to find silver linings in this product, even when none exist. Again, this is just me interjecting my own opinion. Even though there is no silver linings. I mean, that's not even opinion at this point. Look, can I be honest? That's not even opinion at this point. Anybody with eyes and ears can see and hear that there's no silver linings in this product. But I said, I had so much fun. I told the wrestler in question, I was like, I had so much fun doing that show. I said, I feel like dog shit right now. But I had so much. That is one of the most fun shows I've done in a long time. Because I got rid of all of my inhibitions about telling the truth. And that don't mean that I don't tell the truth when I'm on any other show. That just means that I got to just let the truth go and didn't worry about who was around, who was going to get mad. I abandoned all decorum, and it felt phenomenal. Because we hold so much back to try to accommodate the person that might click into our review and be like, let me see what these guys talking about. I'm still somewhat of a WWE fan, but I'm open to this. So we try to appease to that person.
Mm-hmm.
So for me to go into a review not even thinking about that person, that felt so good, guys. Now, you might be going, what does that have to do with your initial point? This is what it has to do with my initial point and why I gave that as context. With that being said, please explain to me, anybody, if you're watching this show for the first time, live, playback, whatever the case may be, explain to me why people like me, Werner, all our truth seekers in the comment section, not why do we have to maybe slightly criticize something, but why do we have to completely lower our bar to accommodate your feelings? WWE fans, I really want to get this down. I really want to get this down. I am actually open to it. I'm actually open to listening as to why we have to lower our bar in order to be professional wrestling fans. Why? Why? Why can no one have an opinion? Why does everything WWE do have to be sugar-coated in fucking Candyland? Why? 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 Give me a fucking reason. Please. The only thing I woke up this morning thinking about, and this is rare, because normally when I get off camera, all this stuff from the show and stuff like that, it exits my mind. You know why? Because this whole shit, as much as I love doing it for y'all, this ain't my whole fucking life. And I done told some of y'all favorite dirt sheet owners that same thing. This ain't my whole life. That logo to the motherfucking left of me, that ain't my life. All the logos you see on the screens, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, pay-per-view days, that ain't my life. But there was somebody I was waiting in the line to do media with, and this is something else that lets me know Not only is the bar just being lowered product expectation wise, but the bar is being lowered credibility, journalism. I mean, I'm talking about journalistic integrity needs to be compromised. Everything must be compromised. Everyone's bar must be lowered when it comes to the WWE. Werner, I'm saying this definitively live on this stream right now, and I have no regrets about it. There is no product, no TV show, no entity, no nothing that is on this entire planet that is completely absolved from accountability more than WWE.
Mm-hmm.
There's not one. There is not one. Guys, I've been on this earth a long time. Werner has been on this earth a long time. We have never seen anything. Guys, we've seen political parties change.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen so much happen in this country. We have never seen something that is defended in mediocrity-based agendas more than the WWE. We have, Werner, I've never seen anything like this.
No, period.
Like in my entire fucking life, you can't even have an opinion about WWE without somebody running out there money marking you to fucking death, ratings and attendance marking you to death, record revenue marking you to death, pocket watching you to death. Big leaguing you to fucking death. And then the same people will wonder why we come on our review and we say this is why nothing will ever change with this fucking product. There's nothing that will change. Now, guys, we got a lot of cooking to do. So, Werner, here's what I'm starting to learn about criticizing WWE. This is the biggest golden rule. I think I said this a couple weeks ago, but it's especially prevalent now. This is the biggest rule when it comes to anything surrounding WWE, product-wise. Now, I'm just going to stick to the product. The number one thing you're supposed to do, ignore the obvious. Meaning, if something is obviously terrible, you're supposed to ignore it.
Yep.
If something is obviously nonsensical, you're supposed to ignore it. If something is obviously bad booking or a bad creative decision, you're supposed to ignore it.
Mm-hmm.
If there's any wrestler that compromised their career by signing with the company, knowing what this company does, you're supposed to ignore it. Oh, especially if you're a wrestler. Because if you're a wrestler and you criticize WWE, you're blackballed.
Yep.
Everybody
you will
is
be
scared
jobbing the rest of your contract.
Dude, everybody is scared to criticize WWE. Every wrestler is scared to criticize WWE.
Mm-hmm.
Every wrestler is scared to criticize WWE. The only place where people are afraid of burning a bridge is WWE. Now, somebody might say, that's the perks of being the industry standard, the industry leader. Okay, you want to take that route? All right, cool. Let's address that. So, industry leader, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Werner, would an industry leader in anything, I'm about to cook. Oh my God, I can feel this shit in my bones. I'm about to cook. Would the industry leader of anything pay to have their compromised media, pay for the algorithm to be changed and the narratives to be changed about booking decisions being disliked on a massive scale?
No.
Now, there might be some media going, big corporations pay for good press all the time.
Not as much as WWE.
Thank you, Werner. Never mind. That took out what I was going to say next.
I mean, let's be honest here. Not even a political party probably pays as much as WWE does.
Warner, you segued me perfectly. Warner, it's like sometimes I tell y'all, this is why we do a show together, because sometimes Warner will hit on a point that I was about to touch on, and he'll lead it in perfectly. Let me hit you off with something, guys. Warner just said something I was going to say. There's politicians that can't pay for the PR WWE gets. There are politicians. There are billionaires and trillionaires in this world that cannot pay for the press that WWE gets. They can't. You want to know how fast this machine works? Let me get settled in. Let me stop playing around. My camera want to be fucking janky, but I don't give a shit. You want to know how I know this? You want to know how I know this for a fact? Guys, there were reports after the men's rumble that Drew McIntyre came backstage screaming and cussing and all this old stuff, and he was unhappy with somebody in the match that I guess went into business for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
The speculation of who is still floating around out there. I've heard a couple names. But you want to know how fast the WWE PR machine works? Guys, I saw that story get reported. And I promise you, this is not a joke. All our truth seekers in the comment section, this is not a joke. And anybody who was on Twitter during this time could probably verify it too. Within 10 minutes, there was a story out there debunking it.
Oh, of course.
Within 10 minutes, during the event was still going. The men's rumble hadn't even ended. Within 10 minutes. Oh, this is just not true. This is something WWE was setting up. This is a work, blah, blah, blah. I'm telling you, this shit got covered up in minutes. Now you know what's happening. And Warner, I really don't like doing this because it feels blasphemous. Guys, I'm really a prophet when it comes to this shit. Warner, I said this a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
A year. I'm about to go back a year. Anybody who was watching us a year ago, you remember me saying this. These WWE compromised media outlets are going to end up cannibalizing themselves. Remember when I said that?
They haven't yet.
Hold on, but Warner, no, stop. Remember when I said that?
Yeah.
Here's the beginning of the cannibalization. You want to know what's happening now? Now, all of the WWE fans are considering pro wrestling stories and media stories work. They're considering them a work. And so begins the cannibalization of WWE compromised media. Y'all worked y'all worked until y'all couldn't work anymore to protect the WWE. Stand up for the WWE by any means necessary.
Mm-hmm.
And now WWE is making y'all look like fucking buffoons. They're damaging the credibility of your platforms. And by the way, without trying. You know why? Because y'all are the ones volunteering to do it. Y'all are the ones volunteering to fucking do it. Y'all are surrendering the credibility of your platform to WWE. This is all your fault. PW Insider, this is your fault. I'm only saying it because it's within context. Please, I swear if I see anybody start name dropping platforms in the comment section, I'm packing you up, no questions asked. You will not be able to comment for the rest of the stream. Y'all know better. If y'all hear us using it within context, that don't mean you get to do it. You know I love y'all, but y'all hear me mention one outlet and y'all think it's y'all cue to just be in the comment section, just dropping every outlet known to fucking mankind. Let's not do that, okay? I'm making a point. But PW Insider, WWE made you look stupid again. Again. You want to know who I didn't really see reporting on backstage stuff at the Royal Rumble like that out of fear? Frightful.
Mm-hmm.
There were a lot of outlets that seemed to be very quiet. There were a lot of outlets that were very, very quiet after the Rumble. And I said, That's interesting. Now, do I think the WWE compromised media is turning over a new leaf? Do I think that means that they're going to start reporting with actual integrity and credibility? No. That just means that these outlets are going into damage control mode because they understand that WWE is starting to do their own media. And if you don't know what I mean by that, let me put it this way. WWE is starting to feed so much stories out into the streets that it's like a free-for-all. Everybody's diving on stories to try to be first now. Everybody's fighting for scraps now. WWE is tossing out motherfuckers. Imagine you go to a homeless shelter and you toss 5 Quiznos subs in the middle of the room. You gonna see a few motherfuckers fight to the death for them 5 sandwiches. If they hungry enough, you gonna see somebody kill over them 5 sandwiches.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Squid Game. WWE compromised media is in their own version of Squid Game right now. And nobody seems to be paying attention. There's been so many conflicting reports recently that once I saw the amount of conflicting reports, I said, oh, I know what WWE is doing. They're making them fight amongst each other and destroy each other. So that way when WWE creates WWE media, and I mean like literally, they're going to create their own news site, their own dirt sheet site. Mark my words.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing this to destroy the media. This isn't a conspiracy. Look at how many conflicting stories have came out in just the past 2 months. Where you got Fightful Select and fucking PW Insider having conflicted stories. WrestleVotes and PW Insider having conflicted stories. WWE is about to make their own compromised media implode so they can take over the landscape of media and control every narrative that they want to push. So to all of these media people that continue to drop on their knees and give verbal fellatio to WWE and digital fellatio to WWE, do you not see that your own assassination is coming? They're about to do away with every single one of you. And please, for the love of God, don't ruin it for the people that actually have credibility, integrity, and want the real answer. Don't go run into AEW for media credentials. Don't go run into TNA for media credentials. Well, no, they WWE adjacent, so fuck them. Don't go run into fucking New Japan. Please, stay where you at.
Mm-hmm.
If you were WWE compromised before your assassination, stay that way in passing. Please, please. The last thing we want is all you dorks, all you marks, all you weirdos running out there reporting on promotions that... Let me slow down. I don't want this message to get lost at all. I don't want y'all running out there reporting on promotions that y'all couldn't even be bothered to say anything positive about, even if Tony Khan dropped off a $10,000 briefcase in your motherfucking home. Translation. Let me talk. Let me let all inhibitions go. Translation. I'm not here for the fuck shit. I'm not here for the fake shit. I'm not here for the fake friendly shit. I'm not here for the fuck shit. I'm not here for none of it. Stay where you at. Please don't go running and flooding anybody for media credentials. Please. Don't all of a sudden want to say positive things about promotions outside of WWE. Please. Y'all made y'all bed. Now y'all got to do what?
Lay in it.
Fluff your pillows up. Make sure your sheets are nice and cold so when you get under it feel all good. But when WWE absolutely nukes y'all platforms and creates their own media entity, their own dirt sheet entity, Please don't go run into other promotions. And I could be wrong on this, but I feel like I heard Dave Meltzer say something like this a long time ago. Like a long time ago. Like, I could have sworn Dave Meltzer said something like WWE's end game is to have their own controlled media. When did he say that? I feel like he said that like a long time ago.
Didn't he say that like right around the time AEW was about to be announced?
I can't remember, bro. Somebody would have to look it up.
Yeah.
But like, dude, I swear I remember Dave Meltzer. It might be Mandela effect, but I feel like I remember seeing Dave Meltzer say that this is WWE's end game when it comes to PR. And you're starting to finally see that play out. Now, I want to get back to another thing. We will not be victimized by lowered standards. Not me, not Werner, and I hope not any of you in the comment section. Our truth seekers, if you shall. We will not be victimized by lowered standards. We will not be compromised by lowered standards. Now, why am I saying this? There was a person in the Royal Rumble review. You're not important enough for me to remember your name. So if you're ninja watching right now, eat a dick. Same thing I said on the review, I'm saying again, eat a dick. I don't care. You came in with the shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right. A lot of y'all want to talk hot shit until a motherfucker fire back at you.
Mm-hmm.
So that statement still stands. You can eat a dick. But it was one person that said, if WWE offered you a job, you would go running. Don't project your victimized, lowered standards onto us. This is going to be brutal. If this stream fucks us up in algorithm, I'm sorry, it needs to happen. I need to say this. Just because I could catch myself on this one, I could still have some decorum with this. Just because you like WWE graping you, don't mean we do. Let me say it again. Just because you like WWE graping you, don't mean we do. Just because you're okay with being a victim, don't mean we are. Just because you wish you had a job in WWE, don't mean we do. I'm going to say this definitively on camera, and I'm looking in the camera. I'm looking at every single person that's going to watch this stream. I'm looking at every single person. Covalent TV as an entity that I built up multiple times, might I add. I will never take a job with World Wrestling Entertainment. I want to make that definitively clear for every single person that's watching the show right now. You could timestamp this, you could quote it, you can clip it. I will never take a job with World Wrestling Entertainment. Well, what if they could offer me whatever? They could offer for me to have sex with every woman on the damn roster. No. They could offer me $40 billion backed up down my motherfucking street. No. I wouldn't want to be a part of that culture. I wouldn't want to have to fucking satiate the palates of that fan base. I wouldn't want to be around all those fake motherfuckers. I wouldn't want to be around all those people that think they're more important than they are. I wouldn't want to be around nothing that the WWE has fostered into the current professional wrestling climate. I wouldn't want nothing to do with it. You want to know the only way I would take a job with WWE is if TKO wiped out every single person that ever works for WWE on the executive side, swapped them out with all brand new people that are forward thinking when it comes to how can we move professional wrestling forward. It would take a completely cleaned house, a gutted house, gutted to the point where you can see the damn pipes in the wall. It would take that for me to even consider taking a job. So I want to make that very clear. This ain't a matter of we saying what we saying in hopes of getting something. No, we tell the truth for free, homie. And I'm sorry to whoever that person is, that people in your life maybe don't keep it real enough with you to tell you how much of a lame you look like when you wear Roman Reigns merch, homie. But I'll be the one to fucking tell you. You may not have nobody in your life that tells you how dumb you look for supporting a product that is creatively the worst it's ever been. But guess what, homie? We don't got no problem telling the truth about it. Translation, just because your compromise and your standards have been lowered to the point of no return because you have been victimized about WWE and you have Stockholm Syndrome does not mean that you have the designated right to project onto us. And that goes for any fucking WWE drone dickhead that is watching this show thinking that I'm just being aggressive and negative towards WWE. Well, guess what? Until WWE gives us something to be positive about, we gonna continue to tell this truth. And bitch, guess what? You ain't gotta watch us. Thousands of other podcasts with way bigger numbers, with echo chambers of people that think just like your stupid, ignorant, nonsensical ass. Do you understand me? But don't come on our show telling us what we should be talking about, what we should be praising, what we should be saying, when in all actuality, are you doing that with WWE? Are you holding WWE accountable? If the answer to that question is no, get the fuck off our stream telling us what we should and should not talk about. Because guess what? We're not beholden to WWE. We don't think WWE is the almighty endgame of planet Earth professional wrestling like you do. There is no tribal chief merch in my crib. There is no Yeet shirt in my dresser drawers. There is no $600 replica belt in my house. And I'm going to give a free shout out here. Shouts out to Fan Do Belts. You want a belt done right, hit them up. But you're not finna project on us, bro. I'm not going to allow it. I'm not going to allow you to project onto us. I will protect my brand by any means necessary. I'm not letting you get that shit off. And speaking of getting off, Warner, we finna freestyle the shit. This gonna be like a pay-per-view stream. If you had to join accountability, you might as well just drop that motherfucker.
Okay.
That's how we doing it tonight. That's how we doing it tonight. This is a very important show, and I warned y'all beforehand that this was gonna get surgical. Let me tell you something. Speaking of not getting off, let's talk about this. I really and sincerely hope, and I'm going to repeat what I said on the Rumble stream, because I feel like this is so important to say. Because, again, I know there's wrestlers that watch our streams. I'm going to make this very, 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 very important to say. I'm going to put this in the forefront. I hope any young wrestler or any upcoming free agent that is a wrestler watched the Royal Rumble, watched the ensuing fan reaction to it. And not the WWE bubble fan reaction. I'm talking about the professional wrestling world, because a lot of you young wrestlers don't think that there's a world beyond the WWE bubble. I watched how the professional wrestling world reacted to the Royal Rumble. And Werner did too. We all saw it. Mm-hmm. We all saw it. Werner just read off the YouTube numbers to you. Mm-hmm. And speaking of which, hold on. I'm going to finish my point. But speaking of which, Werner.
Yes.
It's time to lay out a hypocrisy real quick. Warren, it's time to lay out a hypocrisy on the ironing board and put the iron to it real quick. Warren, whenever WWE got a bad rating, like a really bad rating, which pretty much has been most of their recent ratings.
Yes.
But you remember about a year ago, whenever WWE would get a bad rating, what would the media and drones run out there and say is the only thing that matters?
Record revenue and YouTube. No, sorry.
Okay, no, you got it. You got it. Second thing. Go ahead.
YouTube numbers. It's all about the YouTube and social media numbers.
Whoa. So. Okay. So now, when the pro wrestling world is letting their displeasure be known via YouTube, now YouTube doesn't matter. Because that was something I saw on Twitter tonight. Oh, look at all those people in the arena doing that for Jey Uso. That shows you that the internet doesn't matter. Huh? Huh? Ladies and gentlemen, I encourage every single WWE drone to go into the store, walk through the aisles, and pick a fucking struggle. Please pick a fucking struggle. For the love of God, please pick a fucking struggle. Which one is it? We're past moving the goalpost for this company. Y'all are past moving the goalpost. Y'all are moving the International Space Station for a company that don't even give a fuck about you enough to book a competent show. Weekly television, pay-per-view, or otherwise. Seriously? Now, okay, so now YouTube numbers don't matter. And I remember y'all ran this same argument out there when there were a few AEW clips that went viral last year and in 2023. Mm-hmm. Y'all said, oh, well, what are their ratings? What are their TV ratings? But then when somebody brings up the WWE TV ratings and how that's currently failing, oh, go to the YouTube numbers. But wait, when a booking outcome is less than desirable to the pro wrestling world, then it's YouTube doesn't matter.
Yeah, then it goes to social media numbers.
No, the people I saw were saying the internet doesn't matter. They made it an all-encompassing statement, Warner.
Oh.
No, they were saying, oh, this is why the internet doesn't matter. Like, are we being serious? I wouldn't be surprised, by the way, if this stream got cut. With the amount of truth that we're dropping, these are typically the streams where the stream goes out.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm letting y'all know in advance. At what point do we draw the line in the sand and we go, what is actually a measure of success when it comes to the product that you watch on television? And you know what I found out, Werner? WWE fans are actually trying to change the measures in which a television product is observed.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot believe I'm saying that. Werner, I cannot believe I'm saying that. Even in the music industry, if you have a hot record like Kendrick, well, Kendrick just came out recently with a hot album. GNX is fucking fire. But like, if you have a hot song, even with the corruption behind all of the academies and stuff like that, like even with the corruption, if your song is like undeniably hot, you gonna win some awards.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to win some awards. Look at Kendrick. Kendrick just swept the Grammys, bruh. So now, by WWE fan logic, or absence thereof, Kendrick wouldn't be considered a measurable success. You know why? You know why Kendrick wouldn't be considered a measurable success in a WWE fan's mind? Literally, and I'm not even trolling when I say this. Oh, none of his songs ever made a WWE pay-per-view. That's how they think.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if it didn't happen in that fucking bubble, it holds no value. But the problem is to them, everything inside of that bubble holds value. But it doesn't. It's a bubble full of shit. So you're not going to change the measures and indicators of a successful product based on you shaming other people for using responsible, accurate metrics of knowing if something was good or bad. How the fuck are you going to shame somebody for using their resources to understand if something was good or bad? That's like going to a school and being mad books are there. Let me say that again. That's like going into a school and being mad that there's books in there. Well, this is the school WWE built. Nothing that those books say actually matter. Something is seriously wrong with y'all, bro. Like for real, for real. Something is actually wrong with y'all. This is past brainwashing. Like, y'all need psychological fucking help. But let me get back to that other point about wrestlers. I hope every single one of y'all were watching the Rumble, watching the media that was going on during the Rumble, watching how WWE PR tried to immediately make Alexa Bliss look like she was money hungry and greedy. And then when she signed her new deal, all of a sudden she was so good again. I hope that y'all were paying attention to that. Women's wrestlers, I hope you were paying attention to how Jordynne Grace was presented. Stephanie Vaquer was presented. Julia was presented. Roxanne Perez was presented. Oh, she was the Iron Woman of the match, so what are you talking about? Okay, how many people did Roxanne Perez eliminate? What marquee moment did Roxanne Perez get in that matchup? What landscape shifting moment did Roxanne Perez have in that matchup? Fellas, male wrestlers, I hope you were watching that men's Rumble and thinking, man, you mean to tell me if I work on my body and I get to peak physical fitness, I train 7 days out the week, I work on my promos every night in the mirror, I'm going to lose out to a dude that is using a catchphrase from 2015 and they had to buy off a dude that owned it just to use it on merch. I'm going to lose my big moment to a catchphrase merchant. And you want to know what they were saying on social media, Warner? Oh, Warner, you about to get mad. You about to get mad. You about to get mad. You know I love giving warnings. I try to give warnings so people don't get pissed off in the moment. So just brace yourself because you about to get really fucking mad. Warner, I actually saw people say, you about to get mad, dude. I can feel it already. You about to get so bad. There were people saying, they went this far, Warner. Shawn Michaels was just a theme song and The Undertaker was just an entrance. And they had Hall of Fame careers. Want to address that? I told you. I knew it. Warner about to go nuclear. I'm going to let him. Go ahead.
Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker have had Hall of Fame careers, period. They've had memorable moments for 3 decades. Hell, Shawn could have a moment as an executive. We don't know. Not looking possible, but it is. There's still a possibility. Name me one positive moment in the last since 2005. Since it's all these fucking 2005 fans and on who are these brainwashed motherfuckers that go, WWE's better now than ever. The Attitude Era sucks. Oh my God. John Cena doesn't know how to bump. Randy Orton can't wrestle to save his life. More just an entrance. That's I have never seen any other big man do outside of Brian Cage what The Undertaker does. Do you see Omos running around doing what Taker does? Anyone? Anyone? No, you don't. No, instead you get him on interviews talking about how IHOP's better than Waffle House. Shut the fuck up.
Warner, about to put you to the test, bro. Is there any match in Jey Uso's catalog as a singles or tag competitor? Is there a match in Jey Uso's catalog? Let me finish the question. In Jey Uso's catalog that even matches the worst match you've seen either one of those men have?
No. And Taker fought Giant Gonzalez.
Yeah, I was just going to say that.
People.
I was just going to say that. Me and you witnessed him go against Giant Gonzalez. Like, are we being for real? Then I saw other people saying, well, Austin was just a catchphrase merchant and so was The Rock. You're comparing Jey Uso to people who shifted the landscape of professional wrestling as we know it today. Literally, Jey Uso wouldn't even have a job if it wasn't for the person that you compared him to in The Rock. We wouldn't even know who Jey Uso is if it wasn't for The Rock. Mm-hmm. The audacity of you fucking dorks. Oh, well, Stone Cold didn't have the work rate either. Huh?
What?
At one point, he was literally called the Ringmaster.
Yeah.
You want to know what Stone Cold's yeet was? The Ringmaster gimmick. And then he became Stone Cold. This gimmick that Jey Uso has would have been booed out of the building in any other era.
Mm-hmm.
Because what I call this era is the extended PG era. You had the PG era, and now you have the extended PG era. Any era outside of the PG or extended PG era, this gimmick would have got booed out the fucking building. This would have been Rocky Maivia. This would have been the Ringmaster. This would have been Lionheart. This is not Stone Cold. This is not The Rock. This is not Y2J.
Or the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
Or the Ministry of Darkness Undertaker. Hell, I would take the American Badass Undertaker over this stupid-ass gimmick.
Yeah.
Because at least that had potential at first.
Mm-hmm.
And I've went on record and said, hey, I actually kind of liked the cinematic match between him and AJ Styles. I actually enjoyed it. That was probably one of the best things to come out of the pandemic era.
Mm-hmm.
That was actually pretty damn good. All the other cinematic matches they did were overproduced to holy hell, but that one was really good.
Yep.
You know why? Because it made it feel like the Undertaker character was back.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I liked it. That moment where he popped up behind AJ Styles after AJ Styles thought he beat him, that was a really cool moment.
And that's a meme now. What has Jey Uso done to become a meme? What has Roman Reigns done to become a meme? What has Seth Rollins done to become a meme?
Lou Montanez, I'm sorry if I messed up your name, I apologize. We're going to have some decorum because you're new to the show. But you said this is this generation's Daniel Bryan. Please tell me you're not talking about Jey Uso.
Oh my God.
Please tell me you're not talking about Jey Uso. You want me to tell you the differences between Daniel Bryan? It's one major difference between Daniel Bryan and Jey Uso. The difference between the two. One is organic, one is not. Jey Uso is in front of what we would consider a live studio audience. Werner had said that on the previous stream.
Mm-hmm.
We are in an era where WWE fans are told when to clap, when to boo, when to sing, when to stand up, when to sit down, when to shit, when to piss. And WWE puts something in front of you so much to the point of where you're going to repeat it. Look, for example, if you repeat a word back to a parrot over 500 times, guess what that damn parrot gonna do? That's the difference between Jey Uso and Daniel Bryan. When they tried to bury Daniel Bryan, at what point did they ever try to bury Jey Uso?
Wait. Did Daniel Bryan's dad go on a podcast and demand that he win a title? Oh.
Let's do it like this too. Warren, you ready? You ready? I saw people saying something like Lobo Zozo just said. You didn't mind him winning the Rumble in the sense of elevating somebody. I noticed you stopped short of saying the new star thing, because that's something I saw people saying on Twitter. Oh, this elevated a new star. Jey Uso has been in WWE for over a decade, and he's 39 years old. How does this elevate him? How does this elevate Jey Uso? How does this move the company forward? See, these are the questions I want answers to. I don't want tropes. Lobo Zozo, I appreciate the comment, but I don't want tropes. Let's get to let's talk brass tacks. Who or what did Jey Uso elevate? What can the average professional wrestling fan walk away from that Jey Uso win thinking? You know what? I gotta answer to that. They walk away thinking that they're disappointed. I can't believe I'm saying this. I cannot believe I'm saying this. Jey Uso winning the Royal Rumble destroyed the road to WrestleMania. It sent way too many creative plans into flux. It sent way too many moments that could have been into flux. Now, you might be saying, why do you say you can't believe you're saying that? Because there was actually an opportunity for the right matchups to be booked under the right circumstances for this WrestleMania. And Jey Uso winning destroyed it all. Well, what if Cena wins Chamber? Okay, if he wins Chamber and he faces Cody, that makes no sense because there's no story there.
Yeah.
Well, what if CM Punk wins the Chamber? Okay, that's cool. He faces Cody. CM Punk finally gets his little moment. And then what? Like, what are we doing? It would have actually made more sense for Roman to win.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I can't believe I'm saying this. It was like getting the perfect script in your hand for a movie. And you're about to go into production. You got the camera crew. You got everything lined up. And you rip the script up. Why are there so many excuses for the terrible booking in this company? Why is there so much goalpost movement for the terrible booking in this company? Triple H cannot book. What? When are we going to call a spade a fucking spade? Said, oh, wait, hold on. What was your comment? Said he was nothing but a tag team partner. You know what? You want to know something that literally debunks that entire point of making it seem like he faced any adversity when he was a tag team wrestler? Aren't the Usos one of the most decorated tag teams in WWE history?
Yes.
Then what the fuck are you talking about?
They've held it the longest. I think they have the most title reigns too.
No, I think the New Day got him by a few. I could be wrong on that, but I think the New Day got him by a few. Or maybe the New Day was the longest. I think you might have got that mixed up, actually. I don't know.
No. They passed the New Day. They did a match while they were doing Bloodline.
Right. Oh yeah, they did that pointless ass match, and we were confused. We were like, why are they doing this so randomly?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, oh, you're right. But like, I think the New Day had more reigns though. I could be wrong, but I could have sworn I saw something that the New Day had more reigns. So yeah, that debunked Lobo Zozo. I appreciate the comment. I know you're a new viewer, but that debunks what I just said. Debunks that whole point. He didn't face adversity as a tag team wrestler. Like, even when they had the face paint, they were always in prominent matches, even when no one wanted them there.
Mm-hmm.
When they was doing it, hit all-star more. I remember that. Again, I don't know how old you think I am. I remember this stuff. When they had that stupid ass goddamn Degrassi rap song theme song. I'm on top, they order my feet, and then they know me, and then the bone some. I remember all that shit, homie. So you're not talking to somebody that's, as you probably thinking right now, biased. You're talking to somebody that knows what the fuck he's talking about. They didn't face adversity. Jey Uso has never faced adversity his entire career. We literally just watched his dad podcast him into an IC title win. What adversity has Jey Uso faced? Like, at this point, y'all just making shit up to justify how bad this shit is. Y'all just making shit up. Dude, I'm so tired of y'all making shit up.
9-11 New Day.
Who has 11? Usos?
11 is New Day.
That's what I thought. That's what I said.
Yeah.
I knew they had more reigns.
But don't forget, Jay does have one tag team title reign with Cody.
You know what, Werner? That's so forgettable that you saying that. I ain't gonna lie, I just shuddered a little bit because I'm like, when did that happen?
Mm-hmm.
Guys, I know we cooking right now, but let me tell y'all something. Y'all still got a job to do when y'all come in this stream. Don't play with us. Like gang, comment gang, share gang, and donation gang. Donation gang is about to become real important because I'm about to do something for the highest donator of each stream. I'll make it to where if you send through the highest donation for the night, you get to pick, and obviously within reason. Don't ask us to talk about some shit you know we don't typically talk about. But, like, you'll get to pick a topic for the next stream. Like, it'll be at the beginning of the stream. Like how we talking right now. You'll be able to pick a topic. Not multiple. So don't send through a paragraph of asking. Just one thing. One thing. So we're going to start doing that, okay?
It has to be wrestling oriented.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, don't ask us no stupid ass shit. Like, please. Don't ask us no drone shit. Like, don't ask us no fanboy, fangirl shit because you're going to get a short answer. I'm just being honest. You're going to get a short answer. It's not going to be a long discussion. Then you're going to be mad. You're going to feel like you got robbed. No. Send through something that's, substantial and worthwhile. But you're not going to, but to wrap this one in a bow, you're not going to make us fall victim to absolutely rock bottom standards. You're not. Give it up. Don't ask us. Oh, wait, Werner. I got one more I'm finna hit him with. Werner, the logic train is pulling into the station, and I don't think this motherfucker finna stop. Okay. If the measure of being the best wrestler, the most over, and all this old stuff is a catchphrase and an entrance and crowd reactions, shouldn't I Show Speed have won the Royal Rumble? Kai Cenat win a Royal Rumble?
Yeah.
By that standard, by every single one of you drone standards, that means next year I Show Speed should win the Royal Rumble. Again, guys, I was in the building. I Show Speed got a bigger pop than some of the people that are on the show weekly. So by that measure, WWE should sign up I Show Speed, put him in the shitty-ass performance center for a few months, and he should win the Rumble next year.
Yep.
Right? Because that's basically what y'all saying. Y'all are telling people to sit down, shut up, and like it. Have a Coke and a smile and shut the fuck up. That's what y'all telling us to do. And you know what's sad about y'all telling us to do that? Y'all have nothing that is going on in the product that would make us do that. You think Jey Uso is going to make us say, this was a great show? You think Sami Zayn is going to make us say, this is a great show? We're not fanboys, homie. Y'all may want WWE's bottled up farts. We don't. Because at this point, that's all this is. And the booking, I can't believe I'm saying this, but goddamn, the booking is getting worse. Guys, my videographer, she's not like, at this stage, she's not new to wrestling anymore, but she's still new. Even she was like, yo, that she's the reason why I even said it on the show. She was like, most of the roster came out of that show looking really bad. Like, why would you want to sign with that company? Oh, and if before anybody asks, no, we do not feel bad for Drew McIntyre.
Nope.
We do not feel bad for Drew McIntyre.
He signed on the dotted line. He knew what he was getting into. Stop crying like a little bitch.
Yeah, no. I'm not going to treat him like an infant. He's a grown man. He knew what he was doing. Oh, survival tip for all the wrestlers out there that are signed to WWE. This is for the wrestlers that are signed to WWE. If your contract is about to come up, and all of a sudden you getting a mysterious push, in immortal words of Bray Wyatt, run. Run. Because you know what's about to happen next. They're about to slide that contract in front of your face, and the moment you sign on that dotted line,
gone.
Ooh. You in some trouble. You are in some trouble. If you start seeing people in suits approaching you with a motherfucking folder with some contracts in it, run. Please. Because you know what they about to do. Oh, yeah. Dude, I actually had somebody DM us before the show. Like a few hours, not a few hours before the show. I want to say like an hour or so before the show. Hey, what's your take on the Charlotte Andrade thing?
Oh, God.
And I was like, this is what happens. That's all I sent. I said, this is what happens. And of course, this is obviously somebody who's clearly a WWE drone, because they said, what happens? And I was like, seriously? All I got to say is this. All I got to say is this. Andrade, Punk, Drew, especially Punk, find the Miz backstage and start a fight. Find the Miz backstage and start a damn fight, because that's the only way y'all getting out of that motherfucker. Because you can see, this ain't skipping ahead. This is just pointing out something. You can see in CM Punk's eyes, like, that is a defeated man. He looks defeated. He looks like, fuck, I fell for it again. I let them dangle the carrot in front of me again. I let them sell me wolf tickets again. Even in my advanced age, I let them trick me again. You can see it in Drew McIntyre's face. That he's like, what did I just do? You want to know who you really, but for anybody that didn't see the Rumble review, you want to know whose faces you really saw it on? The Motor City Machine Gun. Yo, even Werner noticed it. Look at their faces after that damn match. I went back and watched it to make sure I wasn't reaching. You're muted, bro. You're muted.
But you know what? They signed on the dotted line.
Dog, they looked absolutely mortified. Like, even though they obviously knew the result before, you could tell as it was happening, they were just like, I can't believe we just fucking did that. It's like when you're getting into something, and then like the worst case scenario happens, and all you could do is just stand there like, shit. Like, I knew it could happen, but I didn't think it actually would happen. Mm-hmm. Like, that's the look they had on their face. Yeah, 14 minutes on a 2 out of 3 falls match is diabolical work. That is absolutely disgusting fucking work.
And to lose.
Especially considering the stock that Motor City Machine Guns comes from. That is just absolutely disgusting. Like, it is just the nastiest of work.
But that's not how we do things here in the WWE.
Fellas, I only be giving up this game in my consultations and all that good stuff. I'm going to give a free one tonight out of my Kevin Samuels book. If you having a lady over like I'm going to have tonight, I need you to make sure your candle game is on point or your incense game is on point.
Mm-hmm.
And fellas, don't let all that fake masculinity shit that motherfuckers be doing get you caught up from having your bitch get her pussy wet. Okay? Because I'm about as alpha gets. And I know what the ladies like. Bath & Body Works is selling candles that most of their candles are really fire. But one in particular is about to go out of season. It is called Mary Cookie. Y'all can't see the font, but it's called Mary Cookie. You light that shit in your crib, the panties gonna come off. So always make sure your candle game and your incense game and obviously your hygiene game is on point. Because, man, if you pull that off and it's a woman that already got interest in you, man, you gonna have troubles keeping that bitch off you.
Mm-hmm.
Just quick free game, just to loosen up the mood a little bit. But, yeah, man. WWE is putting out game tape that is pretty much letting people know, don't come here. They're putting out a lot of game tape that should let a lot of young wrestlers or older know, don't come here or do not sign on the dotted line. The 444 talk said at the very base is all the business. Wait, hold on. Said stuck on NXT. For 2/3 injured for Shaw. Let me see what we got. Said, and WWE acted like they acknowledged the tag team run in TNA. Yeah. Said
I'm Michael Cole. I say New Japan and TNA every once in a while.
I bet you Michael Chode hasn't seen anything more than 3 New Japan matches in his entire career.
I think that's pushing it.
Like, I say that with all sincerity. I don't think Michael Chode has seen more than 3 New Japan matches in his entire life. Michael Chode is not a student of the business. Everybody knows this. This is a job for him. This is a check for Michael Chode. Wait. It's official that Jordan's going to be in NXT?
Oh.
Wait, is that official? Keys, don't just be putting shit just to put shit. Is that official?
Come on, man.
No, is that official? If so, yikes. Yikes. Especially considering even WWE fans were saying she should be on the main roster the moment she gets there. Even WWE fans were saying that. And WWE fans don't know ball at all.
No.
Okay, what are y'all sources for this stuff? I'm seeing NXT, I'm seeing SmackDown. What's the sources?
Yeah, where are the secret sources?
Yeah, need all that. Because ain't nobody gonna come on our motherfucking stream and be like, oh, they're spreading misinformation. And no. Or we ain't finna say something about somebody and a person send a woman to fight their battles. Ricky.
Mm-hmm.
That was such a bitch move. You know what's so crazy about you saying that, Ray? I do feel like if Motor City Machine Guns would have went to AEW, they would be getting a Hurt Syndicate's push right now. It's so funny that you say that.
So I'm on WWE's site right now. It looks like she's a free agent.
Okay, there it is. All right, cool. All right, so that's and by the way, guys, don't let that. I'm gonna tell you right now. When you say stuff like that, you're gonna ruin it for others and make us not want to read comments. Because when you say stuff like that and it's not true, we have to verify it. You know we do verification on our shows. We actually do a professional show. We joke around from time to time, but we do take this seriously. So please don't be putting misinformation in the motherfucking comment section if you don't know something. All right? It's not funny. We don't. That's not a good troll. Don't do that shit. Respectfully. All right. See what else we got. Hold on, because I saw a few more comments that I wanted to read, and then we're going to get into Monday Night Raw, guys. We got you. We got out an hour 16. We're going to fly through fucking Raw, so I ain't worried about it.
Mm-hmm.
Said, Lobo Zozo said, I ain't new to the Covalent. I love the show. I didn't mind watching Iyo Speed getting speared by Braun and tossed by Otis. What a waste of an entry. Okay, so, Lobo, I want to make sure you understand this. If you watch us, you know we keep it real here. The latter part of your point contradicted the middle portion. You said you didn't mind watching Iyo Speed get speared by Braun and tossed by Otis, but it was a waste of an entry. I'm sorry, I don't know where you from, but where I'm from, you either liked something or you didn't. You either liked something or you didn't. So did you like it or did you not like it? You can't say it was a waste of a spot and then be like, I liked what he did when he was out there. That's just not. You see how that don't make sense? Not trying to pick on you, but like, come on now. Come on. Come on. Let me see what we got. Arthur Marr said WWE ruins everything they touch. Before Royal Rumble, I would have been hesitant to say that because somebody would have called that hyperbolic. But after Rumble, yes.
Mm-hmm.
After Rumble, yes. How do you get Motor City Machine Guns and DIY in a 2 out of 3 falls tag team match and only pull 14 minutes and a fuck finish out of it? How do you have one of the most talented women's rosters that you could possibly utilize and go back to reruns of Charlotte Flair?
Remember, greatest women's division of all time.
Lobos also said, yep, got to try to find the good and the bad. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Where's the good?
Okay, Werner beat me to it. I'm gonna let Werner take that one. He
Where's the good? Because there's no good.
Like, dude,
there's none whatsoever.
See, but Lobo, I want you to know this. By saying that, I want you to understand that WWE read stuff like that and they think, oh, maybe we can put Iyo Speed in the Rumble next year and have him win it.
In Saudi Arabia.
So, like, please be careful with what you say, bro. Like, if something is bad overall, just say it's bad. Like, if you've watched our show before, again, you know this. If something is bad, just say it's bad. You don't gotta find the good in everything just to make it seem like you're unbiased or you don't want anybody to say something to you. Or like, dude, if something's bad, it's just bad. Like, so Iyo Speed got mowed down. Yes, he did. But like, yeah, dude, I don't believe in that. And speaking of game with the ladies, that turns women off. Nothing dries a vagina up with a woman faster than a man that can't be definitive and decisive. That if you want Sahara Desert panties, that's how you get them. That's how you get them. And you know what? I could tell that you're one of those people that you're still trying to hold on to hope with this company. But that moment with this company that's going to break you is coming. It happens to everyone. I think you should watch our Royal Rumble review and listen to the story I told about this guy that I saw absolutely broken, and you could tell WWE finally broke him. You should go back and listen to that story. It happens to all. Otherwise, our comment section would be empty. All of the truth seekers we have in here had that breaking point moment. Me and Werner had that breaking point. I told everybody, I do not hide it. I do not hide it. What my breaking point moments, it was multiple moments actually. But like, I don't hide my primary breaking point moment from anyone. I mean, the one I rank over most of them is the Sting Triple H thing. Yeah. But honestly, my breaking point was WWE going full out with John Cena. That was my breaking point. Once I saw they were going with Cena, I was like, I can't do it. I cannot fucking do it. You expect me to get behind a dude that bumps on his ass? Pause. Like, seriously? You expect me to get behind a dude that literally stole his hand gesture from a rap hype man named Tony Yayo from G Unit and his slogan, "You can't see me," from Tupac? That's the person you want me to support? No, that moment that's gonna break you is coming, bro. It's coming. I'm telling you, you're not gonna be talking like that. But and by the way, it's not that I want it to happen to you. It's just that it's inevitable. If you are an avid WWE supporter, it's inevitable. You cannot run from it. You cannot hide from it. It's coming. And it don't matter how old or how young you are. I wasn't a kid when that shit happened. Mm-mm. I was getting ready to fucking go into damn college. I wasn't a kid when that happened. So put that into perspective. Take a second to put that into perspective. So don't think, oh, I'm older now. I understand how this business works. That moment will never come. The dude I saw at the Royal Rumble, he couldn't have been any younger than 35. This was like a 35-year-old man at minimum that you saw in his eyes that he was a broken man from this product. So don't think it's an age thing. Eric said my breaking point was Undertaker streaking, and Werner said that was his.
That was one of them.
And he said, and Sting losing to Triple H, that was one of mine. Yep. Wow. You put out one of Werner's and one of mine. What are the odds of that?
And Taker ducking Sting.
I want you to say it again.
Taker ducking Sting.
Hold on. Who insulted your game with the women? No. See, this is why we typically do the show the way we do it. Because when you speak in absolutes and you speak in like truth, people get offended. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm not making it personal. Dude, this is wrestling, bro. I'm not making it personal. What I'm telling you is that your opinion is fine to have. You heard me say that. It's fine if you have your opinion, but I'm telling you right now, that moment where WWE breaks you is coming, dude. That's all I said. And yes, I did say women like definitive and decisive men. But what does that have to? What does my opinion on wrestling have to do with your personal life? Mm-hmm. Did I say you make bitches pussy dry? Did I say you specifically? Did I look at the comment section and say, hey y'all, Lobo Zozo make every woman pussy dry with his takes? Warner, did that moment happen and I just missed it?
No, that did not happen.
Did that moment happen and I just missed it?
No.
Then what you hollering for? What you hollering about? Respectfully, like what are you tight about? See what I'm saying? Guys, I'm glad this happened. This is why I said what I said at the beginning. When we do just run out and tell the truth, people get offended. When we just unfilter the truth, this is what happens. Lobo said, what does my game have to do? Dude, were you listening? I separated the two. I literally separated the two. I said, hey, it's a free game for all the fellas in life. Did I say, hey, y'all, point and laugh at Lobo Zozo. He can't make a decision on nothing. He's not definitive. Ha, 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 ha. You acted like I shamed you. Like, bro, chill. A hit dog a holler, though. Now, that is directed at you. A hit dog a holler.
We want big booty bitches, big booty bitches.
He said, laugh my ass off. He not listening. Yeah, he not listening. I didn't say nothing about you, bro. Okay. That's like if I hear somebody walking down the street and they screaming, bitch, and I'm like, who a bitch? Like, I don't know if they talking to me or not. The fuck? What am I get mad for? If I'm not a bitch, what I'm gonna turn around and get offended for? Like, that don't even make sense. I'm sorry. God, 2025. 2025, man. Like, it's like the more masculine you are, just man. Dude, before you know it, men are gonna be walking around in fucking pink tutus. Like, What?
Have you seen San Francisco lately?
Dude, San Francisco has been gay since the land before time.
That's true.
Come on now, Warren. You reaching with that one. All right, but Adrian Carpenter came through this late fees, 5 schmackaroos, all that good shiznit. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep that shit rolling in, man. Again, the person with the highest donation for the stream will get to pick one topic within reason and within context.
Yes.
And we'll discuss it. All right? That's something
Eric said something interesting. He said
What'd he
old
say?
Sting versus old Undertaker wouldn't have been good anyways. That match should have happened in 2011.
And whose fault is that?
Well, it's Taker and Vince's fault. But here's the thing: I don't think anyone would have cared about the match.
Werner, I don't think a lot of people know this. That match was pretty much signed for, and Taker backed out. Sting has confirmed this. He was supposed to debut 2 times. 2 times. One before WrestleMania 18, where for whatever reason or another, he was supposed to take on Kurt Angle. But apparently from what I remember reading, it was supposed to be like just his debut match, just for him to like make his big, Kurt Angle was an obnoxious heel at the time. So like he would have went out there and be like, it would have been like an open challenge. There's no one in this company that, the shit. That's what it was going to be. And then he was going to get into a program with Kane, which was going to lead to a program with The Undertaker. And then before that, what was that number of the WrestleMania that was in the Georgia Dome? What was that, 27?
28?
I can't remember. But whichever one was going to be in the Georgia Dome, it was signed. Like, the contracts were there. Like, Sting has said this. The contracts were there. Taker didn't want to do it. So Sting was like, all right, I'll go back to TNA. Cool. Y'all remember those vignettes where you saw the person in the black boots and the long black trench coat walking into the log cabin and then the numbers popped up on the screen? That was for Sting. Look it up on YouTube. YouTube. It's on YouTube to this day. Look at the original vignette. That was for Sting. And then once Taker backed out of it, they had to pivot and make it Taker. Yeah, Keith, you remember that? Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Taker bitched out. And of course, Taker has ran out there and said, oh, that wasn't the case and blah, blah, blah.
The old man didn't want it.
Yeah, stop it. Dude, you were afraid Sting was going to make you look like shit because Sting has always been the better wrestler. Yeah, it was 27. Y'all knew I was right. Yeah, it was 27.
27. Wasn't that the first match between him and Hunter?
Oh, God.
Well, match 2, but first of the back-to-back years.
Don't remind me. But Aaron said 221-11. Yes. What's the number? Yep. And you knew it was for Sting because it was the thunder in the background, the rain.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing it was missing was like, dude, I'm almost certain that if that match would have gotten signed for, the third vignette would have had the music.
Yeah.
And I would have cried tears of joy.
Same.
And I would have gotten chills up my damn spine. Because imagine just like they do that third vignette like they did with Undertaker, and you just see the silhouette of Sting standing in the doorway of the cabin. And then you just see him hold up a card with Taker's picture on it, and he slams the door shut.
Yeah.
I got chills just saying that. I ain't gonna lie, I got chills just saying that shit. Yo. Oh my God. That would have been some shit. I ain't gonna lie, that would have been some shit. Ooh my God, that would have been dope. Or if he was just even if he would have just been standing in the doorway and you saw a silhouette and he was just holding a crow on his arm.
Yeah.
Oh. And then he just closes the door. Oh. Skeet. Oh, skeet. But no, man, it's all love, man. It's all love. We can't cry over spilled milk. Lobo said, right, okay, I ain't offended. We good. Yeah, man, you can't take everything to heart, man. Unless your first name is Brett. Then in which case, take whatever you want to heart. You know? Said, fuck that Bray Wyatt feud with Taker. They should have had that be Sting versus Taker. Said Sting versus Kane would have been cool too. Yeah, it was on the table multiple times. Sting has confirmed it. Sting has said that it was on the table multiple times. Not one time, like 3 times. It was on the table. So yeah.
Almost like the Undertaker acts like Hulk Hogan.
A little bit. Wait. Aaron said his breaking point was Hell in a Cell 2019 that ended in DQ. Can I be honest? I wasn't even shocked by that.
No.
I just laughed. I remember laughing maniacally. That's all I remember is laughing. Like I was just laughing my ass off. Because it just felt like WWE is going WWE. I wasn't surprised or nothing. I was just like, oh, well, what are you going to do? That Sting versus, hold on. Said Bray Wyatt versus Sting should have happened and Bray Wyatt should have ended the streak. I think we all can unanimously agree Bray Wyatt should have ended the streak.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mo said Taker must have knew he wasn't going over. See, but here's where that logic collapses. I'm pretty sure it would have been a multi-match program. I don't think it would have been a one-off.
Hold on.
What's wrong with you?
Hold on. Why would you think Taker isn't going over?
I mean, that too, but like...
Because, like, let's be honest. Vince will find any way to bury WCW. And if Taker is not destroying Sting within, I don't know, 5-10 minutes, hypothetically...
He wouldn't have got away with that.
Hypothetically, because that's what the old man would have wanted.
We talk about pre-pandemic WWE fans. Nah, he wouldn't have got away with that.
Right. I understand that. But 05ers might not.
Post-pandemic fans would have been justifying it within minutes.
Mm-hmm.
But like pre-pandemic WWE fans, hell no. That shit would have got booed out the building.
I think if Sting got a win, it would have been a fuck finish.
Hold on.
Because that's what the old man would have wanted.
Everybody knew that if Sting would have broken the streak, it would have been a bunch of like supernatural booking tricks that they would have done.
Oh, hell yeah.
Everybody knew that. Like, I mean, like that was something that everybody was saying around that time.
Mm-hmm.
But there's no way he would have gotten away with Taker beating Sting in like 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
That just wouldn't have happened. Like, he hates WCW, but that would have been nuclear. It would have been like WCW because people would have been throwing trash in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no.
And a booty.
What are you What are you saying? Did I miss it?
I just saw Anna Booty.
Bro, it ain't
Am I
been
late to the party?
You are very behind.
Wow.
Like,
Let me hit refresh.
Adrian's donation came through a while ago. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, okay. Warner just had Tourette's over Anna Booty.
Nothing wrong with that.
Okay, all right. Yeah, Aaron said you late. Yeah, why are you late? Jesus Christ.
Better late than never.
But never late is better. All right. Hold on, let me see. Who is that? Okay, shorty. Okay, shorty. All right, shorty. Say what's your praise. Sorry. Text messages. I can't get distracted. All right, guys, let's get into the show that we would never go into, Raw. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get into Monday Night Raw. Werner, are you excited? Or better yet, are you ready?
I said, are you ready?
Booger flies out. And it's just Mount Kilimanjaro.
Stephanie, take over. They're sick of me.
Triple H blows his nose with Mount Everest. Like, seriously, dude. Fuck that guy. Honestly. All right. Let's get this shit popping. All right, Keys, go ahead and get you some rest, bruh. All right. Warner's favorite part of the show ups with the usual montage of talent arriving at the arena. Next up.
Get rid of this.
No. So great. A media hype reel for the Royal Rumble follows. And then Orange Uso makes his entrance from the concourse and through the crowd. And he does that whole fake choked up thing.
I was trying to get a crocodile tear out, Oos.
He was trying so hard. Dude, he was trying so hard. But he's just so mediocre at everything that, like, he can't do it. He can't. But let me do this. Let me be straight up. To all you Jey Uso lovers, okay, cool. Entrance, yeet, the whole shit. But you know what continues to happen and what people continue to say? And then he picks up a microphone. And then the bell rings. Remember I said this. I'm going to call this early. Call this very, very early. Jey Uso and Gunther are about to have a candidate for worst WrestleMania match of all time.
Ooh.
Mark it, print it, clip it, whatever. Remember I said it.
Yeah.
Just be ready. But to make this a long story short, Gunther would come out there, cut the same promo he's been cutting towards Jey Uso for like 3 months now. I'm better than you. You have no prestige. It would have been better for me to face Roman, Cena, or Punk. And, I mean, can I be honest? He's not wrong.
Mm-mm.
And that's not me giving credit to any of those goddamn washed bastards that he named. But he ain't wrong. You do nothing for my legacy, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
Then Jay says, no, I earned it. You're not going to downplay me. I'm going to go talk to Cody. But I'm still walking into WrestleMania having won the Royal Rumble. And I'm walking out of WrestleMania's main event, Jey Uso, and as a champion.
Try.
Way to bury NXT, Jay.
It's something else in this show that happened that's going to confirm what I'm about to say next. But, like, this is the first step of the night that I'm going to say it. This is the first corner I'm going to stand on and deal these truth drugs real quick. If it's not a rehash or an inherited storyline, Triple H cannot book feuds.
No.
I cannot believe we're actually getting this again. I cannot believe that we are actually getting this again. and we went to commercial break. Oh, before we did, we had just got a recap of Cena saying, I'm going to be in Elimination Chamber and I don't have to wrestle a qualifying match.
Because I'm going to bring the golden burial shovel.
Well, it's like we finally got into the show and now I just feel defeated.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel fucking defeated.
Yeah.
Like, you want to know something I found funny too, weren't another hypocrisy from WWE fans?
Hmm.
If an AEW wrestler has one botch or one bad match, they hold on to that botch or that bad match forever
Yes.
as a measure of how good that wrestler is, correct?
Yep.
I actually saw WWE fans saying to all the people about that were criticizing Jey Uso, oh, all y'all do is bring up that WrestleMania match. Y'all don't bring up how he was hooping in all those other matches. I was like, what?
What match does he hoop in?
And better yet, if y'all could bring up one match as a measure of somebody's wrestling skill,
Mm-hmm.
why can't people outside of that bubble do the same? Not only are y'all hypocrites, y'all are just absolute twats. Everything is okay when WWE does it.
Yep.
All right, guys, like gang, comment gang, share gang, donation gang, come on through. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, I'm finna put somebody to the task. Hold on, watch this live, real live. Hold on, 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Talk to the people. I shouldn't have to say hold on multiple times. If I'm saying hold on, that means talk, motherfucker.
Miguel said they wasted the first hour with just Jay. No, that's your new guy. That's the number one guy in the company right now, next to Cody. Arthur Marston said Cena has money to fix that bald spot, yet he won't, apparently.
That motherfucker got a bald spot. That's the O in his catchphrase, hustle, loyalty, respect. That's the O in loyalty, the bald spot. He's just been around so long that letters from his catchphrases are starting to grow in his hair.
Mm-hmm.
Or, well, lack of growth, actually. This motherfucker got goddamn crop circles in his head.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron said because WWE, of course, they could do no wrong. But, like, even down to, like, their own criticisms, like, so WWE fans can criticize something for something that is not. But then when somebody criticizes WWE or wrestling WWE for something that they actually are, it's a problem. Like, I actually saw WWE fans call it Will Ospreay a bad wrestler.
Which is such a lie.
But then if somebody says Jey Uso is a bad wrestler.
Oh, you would have thought we not launched the nuclear codes. So,
yeah. Yeah, you can't spell Bosley without BS. That's funny. Yeah, you're not gonna get that one off. I'm sorry. You're not gonna get that one off. Nobody thinks Jey Uso is a good wrestler. Y'all don't even think Jey Uso is a good wrestler. Again, he's an entrance and a catchphrase.
Yep.
And to try to conflate that to saying Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker were just entrances and or catchphrases is ridiculous. To say Austin and The Rock were just entrances and catchphrases is just ridiculous. Those guys actually backed it up in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
The Rock has classic matches. Stone Cold has classic matches. Shawn Michaels has classic matches. The Undertaker has classic matches. You can't compare the two. Go ahead. You was going to say something.
Austin has phenomenal character work in ECW. Phenomenal.
And excellent wrestling in WCW.
Right.
And he could sell with the best of them.
Mm-hmm.
I think that is one of the most underrated aspects of Stone Cold's career. He had to tone it down once the Stone Cold gimmick became like what it was. He stopped selling as much. But go look at like early Stone Cold matches. He was masterful at selling.
Yeah.
But obviously the GOAT seller in wrestling is Shawn Michaels.
Mm-hmm.
That's like, I think it's Shawn Michaels, The Rock second. Who would I put third?
Flair?
Yeah, Flair. Actually, you know what? I'll put Flair second, The Rock third. Yeah. I think we've done this before, but yeah. No, Stone Cold could sell his ass off.
Mm-hmm.
He's definitely a top 5 seller all time if you know his body of work. If you only know his little bionic redneck body of work, then in which case you might not think that. But like, we saw him in WCW. We saw him in ECW. Like, Stone Cold could work.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Moving on. Ludwig Kaiser got defeated by Penta with the Penta driver. Penta almost had his legs collapse underneath him doing that damn Penta driver. In some way, somehow, Penta continues to look worse and worse as the weeks go along. Hold on, what is this? Cool. Penta starts to appreciate you, Matthew Shelton. You know what I'm saying? Penta seems to, this is depressing, dude. I'm sorry. Penta somehow is looking worse and worse as the weeks go along.
I feel like while watching this match, he has gotten slower.
Way slower. I saw that in the first match.
From Chad Gable to now, he is ridiculously slower.
And now I hate this because WWE trains this into people. Now he has a mental clock.
Yep.
Penta hasn't had a mental clock in that ring his whole career.
Mm-hmm.
Go watch his Lucha Underground stuff.
Watch his AEW stuff.
Lucha Underground is the way better body of work. Like
That's true.
work rate wise, it's the way better body of work.
Him versus Chelsea.
Penta has never had a fucking mental clock. Now he's in WWE, and he's in that ring going, okay, Penta, 1, 2, well, no, 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, go. You can see it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what led to that really terrible sequence between him and Rey Mysterio in the Rumble.
Mm-hmm. Where he got eliminated.
And you could tell Rey was trying to really help him get a hold of that WWE style.
Mm-hmm.
And he just couldn't. Not in real time. He could. Let me make sure I say it like that. Not in real time. He couldn't. Rey Mysterio is the GOAT luchador. So like he couldn't do it in real time, but I'm pretty sure if they would have had time to work on it, it probably would have looked better. But like seeing Rey have to walk Penta through that WWE style in real time, that was sad.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what's so crazy, bro? I think Rey Fenix is going to fare even worse than Penta is.
Oh, yeah. No, I completely agree on that one.
I think, guys, remember I said this, and Werner, again, I want you to remember I said this too. I think Rey Fenix is going to go down worse than Sin Cara when it comes to botches.
Oh, yeah.
Because Rey Fenix still has his speed.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be botching all over the place. Yeah, Marlo, you said it. WWE cooked another good wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
And again, Matthew Shelton, appreciate the 25 spots. So far, you in the lead, man. You're going to get to pick a topic for us to talk about at the beginning of not the beginning of next room. We kick in and, hey, Matthew Shelton's question was, no.
Yeah.
You know, we're going to go through our format, then we'll do it. But, yeah, man, as of now, you in the lead, man. And if you end up winning out, shit, then in which case, man, you know how to get in contact with me, man. Just go ahead and send through your question.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and send it through. Yeah, Penta versus Iyo Sky. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mo said Ludwig couldn't even take the backstabber right. That's because Ludwig Kaiser.
He's just a terrible wrestler.
Yeah, but that wasn't where I was going with it. He's a product of the WWE system. And most people who are products of the WWE system, they get into the ring with wrestlers that can actually wrestle, and they look like fish out of water. That's just what happens. I mean, yeah, that like he is a terrible wrestler in spite of that, but like I think it's more so that. Like they wrestle these people that come from wrestling from all over the world, And they're like, what is this? Is this a wrist lock? What's this? How do I get out of this? They just don't know how to get in there with a real wrestler and do anything substantial.
Mm.
It's the system. I blame the system. Not saying I think Ludwig Kaiser would have been a great wrestler outside of it. I'm just saying that system that WWE has makes you a lesser wrestler and more so a sports entertainer. We've discussed this before. Yeah, come on now. But no, Penta is looking worse and worse by the week. You got him in there with Ludwig Kaiser, and now it looks like he's going to be feuding with, what? Is he going to be feuding with Ludwig Kaiser and Pete Dunne?
Looks like it.
I know that Ray Phoenix is still frozen for like another 6-7 months.
I thought Ray was going to come out.
So, like, what are they doing? Make sure you say Mysterio, because you know Ray Phoenix and Ray is
Ray Mysterio, sorry.
Yeah.
Or Dragon Lee.
So who's going to be his tag partner? And Mo Dunch, therein lies the rub. He said exactly what I was about to say next. I'm getting LWO vibes right about now.
Yep.
Because the moment I saw Pete Dunne come out there while Ludwig Kaiser was attacking him, I was like, wait a minute. They about to put this motherfucker in the LWO, ain't they? Why do people sign with this company, bro?
I'm still trying to figure that one out. It's definitely not for the medical.
And then a media damage control move. They had commentary talk about the JD Squarehead injury.
Mm-hmm.
And they made Pat McAfee kind of kiss the ring a little bit. And all I could say to that was, if y'all were running a tight ship, what Pat McAfee was doing on commentary wouldn't have happened in the first fucking place. Let's keep it real.
Yeah.
Moving on. Oh, God. Judgment Day Clubhouse segment. Finn Balor comes back there wondering why everything is in disarray and all this other stuff, and Liv checks him and says, Dominic is the one that actually helped get you an opportunity, you know, for Elimination Chamber qualifier, and Finn Balor is surprised and grateful. Okay, whatever. Warren is so fucking lazy. It's 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 so fucking lazy. Why couldn't you show us a segment of Dominic Mysterio negotiating with Adam Pearce for Finn Balor to get a fucking Elimination Chamber spot?
No, that would make sense, Daryl. We don't do things at WWE that make sense.
Like, that would have been a better segment.
Hmm.
And then you could have Finn Balor walk in on it and be like, oh, man, that's what's up. Thank you for, you know, like, dude, it's so simple. It's not like you don't have Adam Pearce there to pull a segment off.
Right.
It's not like you don't have Dominic Mysterio or Finn Balor in the building to pull a segment off. Just fucking do it. Damn it. They even make the most basic cohesive booking look hard.
Oh.
Oh, my God. Werner, I want to say I'm proud of this moment, but I can't say I am based off of how this crowd was reacting the whole show.
Mm-hmm.
But Charlotte Flair would make her entrance, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, God.
First of all, that girl was dressed like a damn Shakita banana with abs.
That's true.
That girl was dressed like a Shakita banana with abs.
Mm-hmm.
And she gets on the mic. And Werner, everybody give Werner his flowers. She came out there just like Werner said she would do and cut the passive-aggressive, I am the line, no one's on my level, you don't have to like me, Cleveland. Werner hit the nail on the motherfucking head. She literally came out there and did everything Werner said she was going to do. I knew it was going to happen like that too. But Werner predicted line for line what she was going to go out there and do. And Charlotte Flair came out there with a look on her face like, I can't believe that divorce story leaked today.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else notice that? Charlotte Flair looked stressed the fuck out. Charlotte Flair looked stressed. She looked like, I cannot believe that story got out.
Well, it's and I don't understand why, because let's be honest here. WWE fans will not chant about that. If she was in AEW, I could understand the stress because they would have chanted about that.
I don't understand why she can't believe why, considering that stuff is public record.
Right.
It's public record. And by the way, Charlotte may be chasing records, her daddy's records and motherfucking championships, but she's also chasing them in divorces.
Yep.
Ric Flair is 0 for 5. Charlotte is 0 for 3.
Yep.
So she's chasing 2 records.
Mm-hmm.
She's chasing 2 of them things. Oh, by the way, I meant to say this. We won donation away from church.
Ooh.
How did I forget to say that? Sorry about that, y'all. And hit that like button if you haven't already. All right? Show us the necessary love. My Cash App do not want to refresh for no fucking reason when I'm streaming. Then I get off the stream and I get like 35 fucking notifications. It is the most ridiculous thing. Okay. Oh, and by the way, should we be assholes for a second? Didn't we call this divorce?
Yes, we did.
And I remember this so vividly because I was in the stream saying how wrestling relationships and marriages typically don't work.
Yep.
And there was one person in the comment section that was like, Charlotte and Andrade. And we was like, okay.
All right.
They just don't, bro. They just don't.
Did that even last 2 years?
No. They just don't. Guys, y'all act like we motherfucking 19-year-olds doing these streams. Like we tell y'all all the time how this game goes, dog. Yeah, Matthew, you remember that stream. Yeah, dude, we've literally said this before.
Married while in AEW, divorced while getting back in WWE.
Oh, and Andrade, dude, oh God. CM Punk has the biggest amount of egg on his face right now. More so, it's like in this order. You just moved up the list, bro. It's CM Punk, you, and Drew McIntyre in that order.
Yeah.
CM Punk has the biggest egg on his face, though. Because now you know, even if you win Chamber, you're not going to have a main event.
Yep.
They have already said that Jey Uso is main eventing.
Mm-hmm.
How, like, that must suck. Like, bro, that must suck. And I don't even think he's winning Chamber. They're not going to have, on his retirement run, they're not finna have John Cena lose twice in a row. They're not about to have John Cena lose twice in a row.
I haven't won a match in 2,877 days.
The moment you hear John Cena, the moment you hear John Cena get into this vocal bag right here, so when I come into Elimination Chamber, I'm coming to break the record. I'm coming to do, when he get into that voice, oh, he's winning. He's winning.
Yep.
I know this from watching his run. He's winning. Well, I didn't watch his run, to be honest. I watched the back end of his run and the front end of his run. But from what I know of watching Cena's run, when he get that voice in a promo, oh, he's about to go on a golden shovel tour.
Yep.
So I don't even think CM Punk's winning Chamber. Dude, CM Punk, you might end up in a mid-card match at WrestleMania.
With Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins.
Dog. Okay, if that's the case, if that is indeed the case, a co-main event.
Yeah.
You got egg on your face to a degree that I don't think we've ever seen. CM Punk. Oh, if they do Punk versus Logan Paul. Oh, God. Fuck egg on his face. That motherfucker gonna have a whole chicken coop on his damn face.
How the hell is Logan Paul a 90 rating in the video game?
And I can't believe I'm saying this, but if that match did go down, Logan Paul would have to carry CM Punk.
Yeah, he would. But you know what? Let's give it up for CM Punk. He made it through a match without getting injured.
Now, Pin Mike, that's what I think is going to happen. I think it's going to be Punk Rollins. And I think to tickle CM Punk's ego, they're going to make it like a co-main event. They might put a stipulation on it. But CM Punk is not getting a WrestleMania main event.
Oh.
Which basically shows you he came back for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
He came back for nothing. He has the biggest amount of egg on his face out of everybody. But Andrade moved up to number 2. Dude, you left AEW where you were having, I hate saying this because WWE fans ruined it for me, and Sheamus. You were having banger after banger after banger after banger to come back to having shitty match, pointless feud. 7-match feud with Carmelo Bow Wow that went nowhere. Just for that to happen and for you to get divorced. Yikes.
Mm-hmm.
Miguel said it wouldn't surprise me if WWE end up with Roman screwing Seth. Pause. Let's pause that.
Oh.
Roman screwing Seth and Punk just to set up their Mania match. Moda said, but he was the speed champion.
Yeah.
You know, Punk is not main event. Me and Warner said this when Punk left AEW. We said, Warner, did we or did we not say he not going to get it no better than he had it in AEW?
No.
We said that. We said that in the moment. We were like, everything Tony Khan gave him in AEW, he ain't getting that shit in WWE.
Nope.
The moment we found out he signed with the company, we told y'all this.
But yet here we are.
I swear the moment I saw him walk through that tunnel at Survivor Series, I was like, he don't even know what he just did.
Mm-hmm.
Matthew said, I still contend Punk was an industry plan. Maybe in AEW, yeah.
Yeah.
Clark said, Cody is facing 3 people at WrestleMania. Bookmark this. Okay, we going to remember you said it.
All right.
Who are those 3 people? Who are those 3 people? Said Punk versus Logan Paul would be diabolical. No, that'd be nasty work. That'd be nasty work. That'd be the nastiest of work. We just over 2 hours. Okay. I knew it. What we need to do at the beginning. It will run long tonight. I was expecting it. I even told Werner before the stream. So yeah, no, we could just keep going. Said Roman, Rollins, and Punk.
No.
Oh, okay, and that would be a schmaz match. That would basically dilute what it means to get a WrestleMania main event and winning the Royal Rumble.
Uh-huh. Plus, we all know it's John Boy.
Yeah.
John Boy is facing Cody.
And probably winning.
And burying in every which way possible Chody.
And that's going to be the end of Chody's babyface run because those reactions are going to disappear.
Yep.
He should be grateful, though. He got to be a flavor of a year.
Yeah.
He should be grateful. And it wasn't this year. It was last year.
Right.
He got to be the flavor of 2024.
And how many people can say they got a year-long title run?
Yeah. So he should be grateful.
Mm-hmm.
All right, man. Let's move on. But yeah, no, I just said what Charlotte Flair said. Werner said it, actually. And Rhea Ripley came out there. She tried to little sister Rhea Ripley. It didn't work. And I'm going to tell you why. Because the crowd, I'm an energy guy. The crowd's energy was basically saying, Charlotte, we've moved past you.
Mm.
Rhea, we also don't care enough about you at this current moment to really pop for you like that. But we appreciate you standing up to her in kayfabe.
Yeah.
To make this a very long story short.
Mm-hmm.
But I did like one line Rhea Ripley said, like in kayfabe, when she was like, yeah, you beat me the first, that first time we went against each other at WrestleMania, but I was a kid. I like that line. That was a good, in a story sense, that was a good line. I actually liked that line. But the rest of this promo, again, it was all energy. All you had to do was just feel the energy. The energy was Charlotte, go away.
Mm-hmm.
And for Rhea, it was like, Rhea, we kind of not feeling you right now either, but it's anybody against Charlotte. You know how they say Detroit versus everybody?
Mm-hmm.
It was like women's division versus Charlotte.
Pretty much.
Yeah. The crowd just did not give a fuck about Charlotte. They were just like, can you fuck off? All right. Sami Zayn is interviewed ahead of an Elimination Chamber qualifier against CM Hypocrite. Oh, God, the typical, now that the Royal Rumble is over, we're going to get the typical, I want to punch my ticket to WrestleMania promos.
Mm-hmm.
Now we going to get those fucking promos.
I can have a match at WrestleMania, so I'm challenging you.
So that's all it was, and he sucks Jey Uso's dick and gives him fucking verbal fellatio.
Yep.
And Jay Cokehead wishes him luck, and that's that. Then Matthew Shelton's primary lover,
yep,
carrying the body Ventura.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know what happened to his voice, but now he sounds like Jesse the Body Ventura. And he talks about an app that the government is trying to sell. Something like that. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Something about TikTok. I don't know. And he tries to get in Sammy's...
He's a Navy SEAL.
Yeah, and he tries to get in Sammy's head again and blah, blah, blah. And if he keeps bringing him up, he's going to have a problem with him. Dude, says the man that is lurking behind production equipment waiting for a ginger to walk past you.
Yes.
Matthew Shelton, is this your king? The New Day... Go ahead.
When was the last time Karrion Kross actually wrestled?
Warner.
Rest my case.
Even if you knew the last time he wrestled, when is the last time anybody cared?
2010 TNA?
Yeah. 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 So, Mo didn't say what's the purpose of his book, and he said, what's the purpose of Cross? That's hilarious. Just what's the purpose of
the fact
whole
that he hasn't been released and Scarlett's still on there.
We haven't even seen Scarlett.
No.
Okay. Ever since she got fondled in the dark by Nikki Cross, we haven't seen.
Mm-hmm. Which we ain't mad at.
No, not even a little bit.
Not mad at it at all.
Not even a little bit. All right, guys, let's keep this going. The New Day make their entrance to new music and new Trons and new gear. And speaking of Trons, they looked like a 2025 version of Tron. Like, who's taking this seriously at this point?
You know, it's sad. In 2025, you can get the breakup of the Acclaimed, but here the New Day still goes.
After commercial, Rhea Ripley's walking backstage when she runs into Iyo Sky. They get attacked by Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. It was so goddamn sitcomish when Rhea got knocked over the production crate, and then she conveniently gets up as Iyo Sky's recovering.
Right.
And Liv Morgan and Raquel walk off.
Giggling like idiots.
They don't even try to make this shit look realistic. And you know what's also crazy about this? Wasn't it like a month-long stretch where Raquel Rodriguez was getting hoed by Rhea Ripley every time she appeared?
Yeah, pretty much.
Now, all of a sudden, she can just be Godzilla to a Japanese city.
Yes.
I don't know how anybody gets into this. I swear to God, Werner, I don't know how anybody gets into this. I do not know how anyone gets into this. I just don't. I'm
still trying to figure this out because none of this makes sense.
Dude, everyone looks like shit.
Yeah.
Like, everyone looks like shit. All right, Werner, you covering it from here. LWO taking on the old new day. Go ahead. Just go to results. We go.
Yeah,
on results.
no. Kofi Kingston won with a Trouble in Paradise.
After Ray got into it with Logan Paul and all that stuff, it is main roster fuckery.
It's all bullshit. Cole had to remind us that Logan Paul and Rey Mysterio are going to face each other in a qualifying match next week. No one gives a shit.
And,
Then Cole had to remind us that Roman Reigns is a part-timer.
basically. After what Seth Rollins did at the Rumble, we just ain't gonna see Roman Reigns until he just shows up. All right, y'all, moving on.
Yeah, pretty much. Kathy Kelly interviewed CM Punk. Punk said the silver lining from last night was that Rollins and Reigns didn't win the Royal Rumble. Punk apologized to Sami Zayn fans because Punk was going to the Chamber and he was going to win Mania, and the pressure was on everyone else.
Mo, you noticed that too. I wasn't going to bring it up because I didn't feel like nitpicking. Mo, you noticed that too. Rhea jumped up before she even got hit.
Yeah.
She was already halfway over the damn crate before Raquel even got there. Pin Mike said he liked the New Day's new music. More power to you, bro.
There you go. Up next. God. You got the punter putting over Cleveland saying all their teams suck.
Then how's that putting them over?
Apparently that puts you over in Cleveland.
I wish they would stop doing sports references on WWE programming.
It's all because the punter is there.
And Michael Chode pretending to know anything outside that WWE bubble, I wish he would stop.
Him speaking Spanish, doing Spanish name or Spanish move names when Penta's in the ring is just ridiculous.
And it comes off so disingenuous.
It really does.
And
right,
patronizing, now that I think about it. Because, you're not Latino, dude, so why are you... Never mind. Just go ahead.
They aired a Royal Rumble clip showing Iyo Speed assisting in Otis's elimination before getting killed by Braun Breaker. No one cared. No one cared that it had 300 million views in less than 24 hours on social media. Then there's a video package for Lyra Valkyria versus Bayley next week. No one cared.
Arthur, thank you for the love of God. Thank you. He had 2 ESPN top 10 sports plays in his entire career, and apparently that makes him a Hall of Fame fucking punter in people's eyes.
It's so stupid.
They showed all of his career highlights at the Royal Rumble. Everything they showed of him at the Royal Rumble was all he's known for. He wasn't even a good punter.
No.
Thank you. Finally, somebody fucking says it. Thank you. He wasn't even... See, the only reason why I didn't want to say it was because, the moment you said, y'all just haters. It sounded like y'all just haters. No. We don't know how this fucking no talent having motherfucker got to where he is. Damn. It used to be a time where if somebody had no talent, you could say it. Go ahead, man.
Up next, we have Liv Morgan defeating Iyo Sky via DQ.
Dude. Werner, there is not a woman out there during that match that came out looking better.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Triple H was like, I like how dumb I made everybody look at the Royal Rumble. Maybe I should try that on weekly TV too.
Right.
You had Rhea Ripley lose the match for Iyo. You had your, let me make sure I add context. You had your babyface champion cost another babyface an opportunity. I'm hitting the button.
Reason.
What was the reason?
I had a reason.
What was the reason? What was the reason?
I just explained the reason.
What was the reason, bitch?
I don't need to explain myself to you. And
what was the reason?
And now you can't clean it up. Triple H. You know why? You can't clean it up and be like, oh, we're okay, and do some shit where it's like Iyo Sky is getting a second chance opportunity at the chamber. Now you can't do that. You already made her look weak.
Mm-hmm.
You've already made her look dumb. And then in the process, you made Rhea Ripley look weak and dumb. God, Iyo, get out of that company, bro. What is with this fucking company?
How can I make everyone look worse tonight versus Saturday night?
Oh man, let's finish the show up, dude.
Kathy Kelly interviewed the War Raiders. They're going to go into a feud with American Made. No one cares.
Jack, you trying to see the vision, but there is none.
Yeah,
you said
0.
Triple Nose will book Rhea versus Iyo at Elimination Chamber. Which Iyo is going to lose? So you just made her look stupid double time. So like, why would Rhea look at her as a potential contender in a match that she just lost, and she lost because of her? You see what I'm saying? Y'all got to stop trying to make sense of this product where there's no sense to be made. It just doesn't make sense. It's like what I was telling Lobo earlier, Zozo Lobo, whatever his name was. Stop trying to find the good in a pile full of shit. Stop trying to find a diamond in a zombie horde.
Mm-hmm.
Please. You're going to end up getting bit. Stop. WWE always comes back to bite their fans no matter what. Stop trying to justify this shit. I'm not saying you were, by the way. But stop trying to see a vision. There is none. There is none. Go ahead.
All right, up next, we got a video package for AJ Styles. Adam Pearce said he's now gone through the transfer portal and is officially on Monday Night Raw. Braun Breaker showed up and said, keep Styles away from him. No one cares. Seth Rollins and Sami Zayn said a bunch of nothing, which led to the Elimination Chamber qualifying match between CM Punk and Sami Zayn. CM Punk won with a go to sleep. A lot of glitching on this show.
Werner, CM Punk was gassed 3 minutes into this match.
If that.
You saw this man huffing for air 3 minutes into this damn match. Go back and look at his chest.
Yeah.
This man was I'm not convinced CM Punk is straight edge. He was out there breathing like a chain smoker.
Mm-hmm.
And Seth Rollins, by the way, again, looking like a zesty Jeepers Creepers. Seth Rollins and CM Punk had a little interaction on the ramp before this match. And it looked like Seth Rollins smacked CM Punk. And that look that CM Punk had on his face is that same look you saw on CM Punk's face when he walked out there at All In after he had just got through with Jack Perry.
Right.
CM Punk is about to crash out real soon, y'all.
The implosion is real.
But Punk is like a step past washed. In that ring, CM Punk is done. He's cooked. He's fried. He's out of there. The man can't even go 3 minutes in a match without needing a fucking oxygen tank.
Mm-hmm.
And that was one of CM Punk's strengths in the ring, if you guys remember. CM Punk used to be that type of guy that had like excellent in-ring stamina. He was never the best wrestler. He was always either the best mic guy or he would go out there and give you a 30-minute match that you could remember. His mic skills have not been the same since he's came back, and his in-ring skill has definitely not been the same since he's came back.
Yeah.
Said dude looked like he had tires hanging under his eyes. Yeah, Matthew, you see it. He said he's physically and mentally checked out.
Mm-hmm.
See, Andrade is faking a smile right now. Miguel
Punk
said,
doesn't know how to fake a smile.
and by the way, another rehash, Werner. Just like I said, if it's not a rehash, Triple H just can't book.
Mm-hmm.
Because it looks like we're getting CM Punk and Seth Rollins again.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Again. And then after that, we're probably going to get CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. Again.
And it looks like we're going to get Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
Again.
Because
Kevin Owens would attack Sami Zayn after this match.
Yes. Gave him a pile driver. Ooh. It means more in WWE when they do pile drivers.
Charlotte Flair at the top, another rehash.
Mm-hmm.
Punk versus Rollins, another rehash. Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn, an ancient rehash.
They've had to efface themselves 1,000 times by now.
The more y'all refuse to hold this product accountable, the more y'all gonna get booking like this.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? You deserve it. Like, I don't know what to say. That creative bankruptcy has been filed for another road to WrestleMania thanks to Paul Triple Nose I Don't See Color Levesque.
Right.
He has filed another creative bankruptcy. And by the way, WWE fans, I'm going to say this again. Focus on your own show. Focus on making sure your own show gets up to snuff. Stop worrying about what AEW is doing. Stop worrying about what other promotions are doing. Stop talking about their numbers and all that stuff. You know why? Because AEW fans are actually enjoying AEW television.
Mm-hmm.
They actually have a product they can enjoy. You're the ones that have to defend a creatively bankrupt garbage product. How about you prioritize that? How about you prioritize coming to the arenas and booing this goofy shit out the building? Stop worrying about what everybody else got going on. Worry about Raw losing 50% of its audience in less than a month. Worry
Big
about
time.
overall merch sales being down 40% over the course of a couple years. Worry about SmackDown being stagnant in the ratings on USA right now. These are things y'all should worry about. Because when we get on this camera and we watch AEW shows, for the most part, we enjoy them. When we watch other shows or do cover other shows, for the most part, we enjoy them.
Yep.
Yeah, I know, Adrian. That's why I'm telling them to wake up. I know they don't think it's creatively bankrupt, which is why I'm telling them to focus on themselves and do some self-reflection. -10, no moment, terrible show. Especially coming off of one of the biggest pay-per-views you fucking have.
Yeah. I'm also going -10 because the entire night of rehashing and then production fucking up with all these glitches. No, it's not a storyline, guys. They fucked up. No moment.
Miguel said a full-time talent complained about a part-timer, another rehash. I know.
Yep.
Then Chloe's, hey, Chloe, said -9, moment of the night, seeing Kevin Owens isn't seriously injured. I was worried about him after his Rumble match, which he should have won. Yeah, I mean, that's too much like right, Chloe. Doing something different is too much like right. And then when they finally did decide to do something different, they did it with the wrong person.
Yep.
Typical WWE. Aaron said exactly. I'd rather hang out with 2,000 of AEW hot crowd over 100,000 of WWE crowd. Yeah. Quality over quantity every time.
Yeah.
Mo said AEW smashes WWE. Mr. Bam said -10. Mo said -10. Said they're too far gone to do self-reflection. Oh, no, it's going to happen. It's going to get so bad that they're not going to have a choice. Aaron said, I didn't need to watch the show, and I still give it a -10. Matthew said -10 and an even more PG product. Troy said rinse and repeat. Adrian said -10. Mo said it was an hour, 2 minutes, and 7 seconds of wrestling on SmackDown. I find that hard to believe.
Yeah.
But, hey, if that's the number, that's the number. 3 hours, 8 minutes, and 38 seconds, Rumble. Sure, most of that was the Rumbles. 45 minutes and 55 seconds on Raw. 56 minutes, 29 seconds on Collision, or you put Collusion. Ooh, Collusion. Ooh. Miguel said -10, no moment. All right, clear the air, guys. Man, I was kind of inspired by this stream to say this on my clear the air. Again, in this lifetime, if you're doing something real and it means something to you and you're actually going out of your way to tell the truth no matter what consequences may come with that, don't run out here and take the opinions of people that are just upset because they can't do what you do. I want to make that very clear. Whoever that was in our Royal Rumble stream saying that, they're probably just mad because they can't do what we do. They're afraid to do what we do. And instead of asking for the game and saying, hey, guys, I'm just trying to listen and understand where you guys are coming from. No, that person came in with insults and all that stuff. You know why? That's a projection of their own failure. And it's also a projection of knowing that the product that they're defending is bad, but now that they've died on their shield, they have to lay there. So whatever you do, don't let somebody who's a natural-born failure project their failure onto you. Keep doing what you're doing. Root yourself in truth, logic, facts, data, and statistics. Don't dabble in fanboy, fangirlism, none of that. Stay on that straight and narrow. And that's why I want to clear the air on.
We are, what, one week away. 1 week away from Grand Slam Australia. And we still don't know what time it fucking comes on. Tony, what the fuck are you doing? Wake the fuck up. Get on HBO's ass or Max's ass, well, whoever is running TNT and Max, and be like, hey, I need a time.
Tony,
because you're going to fuck up my viewership and fuck up my paper for when we have to do another go around of TV renewals.
Yeah, Tony, your marketing sucks, bro. You need to fire whoever's on that side, bro. We've said this a million times. Go ahead.
For the love of God, get this figured out.
Yeah, get rid of whoever's responsibility it is to handle that.
Your marketing team has proven for the last 5 years how terrible they are.
Yeah, they're just not up to snuff. Get rid of them. It's addition by subtraction.
Steal somebody from the Ringling Brothers, something.
Yeah, just whatever the case may be. I agree. All right, y'all, but we got to get the fuck up out of here, and then I got to get up out of here because, oh, shit. Damn, Adrian Carpenter, my fault. Said so Andrade went back to WWE to follow Charlotte, and look what happened. Let's go to church. Yeah, he said through a 10 Schmackaroo donation. My bad, yeah.
There we go.
We're going to go ahead and go to church real quick. All right, y'all. I wasn't ready for that Holy Ghost. Y'all wasn't ready for that Holy Ghost. All right, y'all, but we finna get up out of here, man. I got to get going. I'm going to tell Werner I got to get going too. But
me too,
so therefore, going once, going twice, and so to the man with the braids in his hat. So sign off yet again to see Epitome of Black Excellence, the King of Dons, or just your boy, Mr. Starks, and
the beginning of football worldwide, the Messiah of semi-cute sixes, and the internal pessimist, Big Dub.
Peace out, y'all.
See you Wednesday.